Hello, I'm Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. As law enforcement officers, when you are enforcing Ohio's traffic laws, you're working hard to keep people on the road safe. From time to time, you may encounter someone with a diagnosed communication disability, an individual who may not look you in the eye, may not respond to you as quickly as you might expect, or may act in a way that surprises you. The Communication Disability Law, recently passed by the Ohio State Legislature, became law on August 1st, 2018. The goal of this law is to improve interactions between law enforcement officers and individuals with a communication disability. You'll find out how in this training video. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your service.
What's going on?
Me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Good.
What are you doing?
I'm skimming.
What?
How are you doing with this?
What is that? Stop
That's-
walking away from me.
It's a stream.
Okay, so why are you bouncing around all over? You have any ID on you?
No.
Don't go anywhere. All right, just relax.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm okay! I'm okay!
Stay down.
I'm okay! I'm okay! I'm okay!
Don't move. You understand?
I'm okay!
Stop moving.
My name is Diane Page, and my son Chris was pulled over for a traffic violation. When he handed the officer his driver's license, he did not make eye contact, because most on the spectrum do not make eye contact, and he had his head down because he was very afraid, and the officer thought he had been drinking. The officer just assumed he was under the influence, and he had him get out of the car and do a sobriety test. And he was unable to do any of it because of being on the autism spectrum. When I saw the handcuffs on him, our hearts just sunk. It just broke our hearts. We just sobbed. It was very emotional for him as well as for our whole family. The officers were not educated as to autism having difficulties. So it's very important that officers understand that so that we can avoid this happening to anyone else.
Recently, Ohio passed House Bill 115 into law to assist with improving interactions between law enforcement officers and individuals with communication disabilities. Individuals with a diagnosed communication disability who drive or who regularly have a passenger in their vehicle with a communication disability can now voluntarily identify themselves to law enforcement by registering in the Ohio Leads database. During a traffic stop, officers approaching a vehicle will be notified through the Leads database that the driver or passenger has a communication disability. This key piece of information will allow officers to adjust their approach, reducing potential misunderstandings between the officer and the driver or passenger.
Ohio's communication disability law will protect you and the communities we serve. Registration is voluntary. Individuals with a diagnosed communication disability can complete a verification form and have their doctor validate the form. All forms are submitted to the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles, and the individual will be listed in the Leads database. Once a vehicle plate number is entered into Leads, a flag will appear on screen. The flag notates this vehicle has a driver or passenger with a communication disability. The system does not provide specific information about the disability. It simply notates communication disability. Officers should be prepared to respond appropriately and safely to a variety of situations. The following scenarios depict how to best approach individuals who have communication disabilities during a traffic stop. Scenario 1. Driver is on autism spectrum. Vehicle was pulled over for speeding and plate number has communication disability flag.
Hello, my name's Officer Brennan with Fremont Police Department. Okay, the reason why I pulled you over is because you were going 45 and a 35 back there.
Officer may notice the following.
Trying to go home. I gotta be there too.
Okay.
Be there too.
Driver seems anxious.
It's just, I just want nothing to happen to you or your vehicle, okay?
Avoids eye contact.
That's fine, I'll make this as quick as possible. Okay?
Driver's speech patterns are difficult to understand, such as speed of speaking may be slower, slurred speech, or repetitive speech.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
Driver has difficulty following directions. Officer should speak clearly and slowly. Allow more processing time for driver to answer questions. Provide short, simple instruction. Ask driver if they understand. Scenario 2. Driver is deaf. Vehicle is pulled over for expired tags. Plate number has communication disability flag. Officer may notice the following.
Can you roll the window down?
Driver seems anxious.
I'm Officer Roddy with Westerville Police Department.
Avoids eye contact, attempting to read
Are you deaf?
lips. May utilize hands to communicate. Does not immediately respond to officer's commands. Officer should speak clearly and slowly, directly facing the driver. Avoid pointing flashlight directly at driver's face, as this may impair the driver's ability to read lips. Be prepared to communicate with alternative device such as driver's smartphone, paper and pencil, or alternate communication aids. Scenario 3. Autism spectrum passenger. Driver is pulled over for speeding. Plate number has communication disability flag.
Everything okay with him?
He's on the autism spectrum.
Passenger is creating disturbance during traffic stop.
I'm in trouble.
Officer might notice the following. Passenger seems anxious. Begins stimming. Is disruptive or non-responsive to officer. Passenger leans forward to pull something out of the glove box. Passenger may be rocking back and forth or acting out in several different ways. Officer should speak clearly and slowly to driver and passenger. Officer ask driver if passenger has a communication disability. Allow extra processing time for direction and response. Ohio's communication disability law provides officers a better and safer way of communicating during a traffic stop. We have covered what the law's purpose is. Now, let's focus on what the law does not intend. The new communication disability law is not a method to circumvent current societal laws. Officers have an obligation to treat all drivers equally under the law. This law simply informs the officer that a communication disability exists so that the officer can be prepared to respond accordingly in order to safely and successfully communicate with the driver or passenger.
For additional training information or material regarding working with individuals with communication disabilities, please visit the eOPATA course listing as well as the OPATA training coursebook. For more information on Ohio's communication disability law, please visit Opportunities for Ohioans with Disabilities website at ood.ohio.gov.